terms of almost on the aspect of expectations, what is the UAE trying to achieve in this particular series?
Well, look, we know we're on a bit of a journey. We're nowhere near the end of our journey yet, but we see this as a great opportunity. Playing against a full member side in a series is the first time for us in the history of UAE cricket. Obviously, the last time we were here, it was a bit of an upset, if you like, but we honestly believe it wasn't an upset. We believe that when we play our best cricket, we can challenge a number of the top teams. We've shown previously when we've played full members. Okay, we haven't quite managed to get across the line, but we've pushed them quite close. And the way the guys are prepared, we see no reason why we can't go and stand toe to toe and put on something for people to actually really relish watching. Both in the UAE and here in Zimbabwe, it's a great opportunity, as Naveed said, for both teams to showcase themselves. Both teams will have players that people will not have seen before. Both teams have lots to play for, and it should be a pretty epic battle, I would have thought, over the course of the 4 matches.
Coach, last time out, was a match, but this time it's for ODIs. Do you think your team is what it takes in the take to compete over those four matches?
Well, we wouldn't be here if we didn't, if I'm honest. We think that our preparation has been really good. Whether we can win the series remains to be seen. Whichever team plays the best cricket over 4 matches will win the series. End of. We've seen over probably the past 2 or 3 years the distance between associate cricket and full member cricket is actually reducing. Sure, if Zimbabwe play really well, they're expected to play well. They're expected to win. We have nothing to lose going into this series, which makes us a fairly difficult proposition, a very dangerous proposition, I would have thought. We know that we've got to play well, but we've got some talented players, and we're looking for these talented players to step up and really showcase themselves. We've not had that much of an opportunity at this level, as a number of associates haven't had this opportunity. But when they've been given this opportunity, a number of players have really shown what they're capable of, and we see this as 4 opportunities for 11 players in each one of these opportunities to actually stand up and prove to the world, because the world will be watching, exactly what we are capable of.
Your opener picked up a strong century yesterday. How much confidence does that give him going into the series? And secondly, which players are also looking at as far as not only just performing well, but building their confidence going forward?
I think it's great to see any of your players, when you play a warm-up game, they play well. That was a pretty solid contribution yesterday from Ashfaq Ahmed. He's a very good player, but we have a number of good players. I think it would be wrong of me to say, single out any individuals, because we have a number of match winners. I'm going to single out Naveed. He's a top-class bowler who bowls quickly. But I'm only saying that because he's standing listening, and if I don't say that, he'd be really annoyed with me. But we have a number of players in the squad of 14 that on a given day they should be able to put in a match-changing contribution or a match-winning contribution, and that's our expectation of the 14 that are here.
Would you say that the team is performing in line with expectations, or you've exceeded them? I know you were here last year, as you said, you beat Zimbabwe here, the qualifiers. Would you say it's in line with expectations, or is it exceeded? How do you think the team is?
We've been on a fairly incredible journey, really, and where the starting point was when I arrived 2 years ago to where we are now, it's night and day. That said, the nature of associate cricket is a little bit topsy-turvy. We can play really well one day and not so well the next day. So the key for us is that consistency. That's what we've been working on. We think we're becoming more consistent, and this will be a real good test for us, playing a very strong side over the course of a 4-match series. To show consistency over that will really show us as a team and us as a nation if we have actually been preparing in the right kind of a way. So for me, this is the biggest thing that we've ever played in. Forget the World Cup for now. This is the biggest series we've ever had a chance to play in, because it will prove to us if our preparation has been the way it should be. We're on a journey. Whatever happens in this series, our journey won't have finished, because we know what we're trying to achieve. But that takes time. We can't just do that flick of fingers and it changes a destiny. But this is an incredibly important series, as it is for Zimbabwe.
Can I take the last one?
So, given that Zimbabwe is missing 2 of its most strategy and knowing as far as how you can play against them?
Not really. You know, we know that Zimbabwe have got some very good match winners, regardless of, you know, BT's not around, Hamilton's not around. You know, it doesn't matter. There's still players that can come in that can win games for Zimbabwe. You know, we're also missing a couple of players. You know, Ramesh Azad was here last time round. He scored a brilliant 100 against West Indies. He's got 60 against Zimbabwe in the game here. But yeah, there's going to be a lot of really good players. But for us, it's about concentrating on what we do and what we do well. You know, Zimbabwe need to worry about what they're doing. We'll worry about what we're doing, and we'll tick off our processes against what expectation is relative to these processes. If we get that right, if we look after the small detail, you know, the bigger detail will unfold, and that's really how we're trying to strategize over the course of these 4 matches.
Thank you, Nick.
Okay, thanks guys.